To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck which has been planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, a time to dance. A time to cast stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get, and a time to lose. A time to keep, a time to cast away. A time to rend, and a time to sow. A time to keep silent, and a time to speak. A time to love, a time to hate. A time of war, and a time of peace. What time is it? Well, looks like the time is now for a cool deck review. I have here the 11th hour deck sent to be my good buddy Stu, and this is going to be hard to do because of the lights, but maybe you can see the time on this is 11 minutes past 11. And as you can see here, the front of it is a very, very shiny, like I'd say like a copper color. Beautiful cards, beautiful. One of the creators of this, Emily Slats, 52. Bill Davis Magic. And this deck is just amazing. Let me get the old spectacles back on here so I can read. Play your last hand well. Oh, there it goes. Now you can kind of see it. Absolutely beautiful design on these cards, or on this tuck case. All right, let's open it up and see what we got here. It's a little bin up where I've opened it and closed it. Maybe it'll show. Countdown begins now. Inside the tuck case, the numbers. Even some Roman numerals here. Roman numerals, excuse me. I'm not even going to edit that out. All right, now let's pull these out and see what we've got. All right, first thing. All right, original concept, collaboration, the designer, and the court faces. And then I'll show you more about this in a little bit. But let's jump right into this deck. Well, we'll go with the back design. As you can see, opposite facing, and the feel of these, to me, it's kind of, you can like hear a little scratching there. Excuse me. Kind of like a, I don't know, though. It kind of feels like denim, I guess. Maybe that's the air cushion finish. I don't know exactly what finish this is, but the way it is, it kind of makes it look, in different lights, it kind of makes it look more like a vintage deck. All right, I'm gonna lay this down. Like I said, we'll get back to this card in a minute because I've got something special to show you on it. All right, 2 jokers to start off with. Pocket watch on both, and if you'll see, this one looks like the face is busted on the glass, busted on the pocket watch. Beautiful, beautiful jokers. I like, whenever I open a deck, the first thing I look at is jokers. A deck that I had the other day, I was kind of a little disappointed because there was no jokers in it. It had gaff cards, but no jokers, and I love jokers. So there's those. Ace of Spades. 11th hour playing cards, 1111. Okay, now I'm going to pull these off like this. We'll go through one suit at a time. Okay, there's the Joker. We've seen the Ace. Pretty much just your standard up until you start getting into this. As you can see, the colors on these really pop. It's like the reds are a little bit darker, and then the metallics. Now, one thing that I had not noticed when I first opened this deck, but if you will look really close, each one of the court cards has a pocket watch hid somewhere in it. And I'm not going to show you where all of them are, because that's part of the fun of this deck, is finding them. There on the Queen, and then on the King. But nevertheless, it's pretty cool. But I would suggest, if you get this deck, like I said, that's part of the fun, trying to find out where they're all at. Okay. Same here, standard. A little bit of a face change. I'm not going to show. You'll have to find the pocket watches in these yourself. All right. More quartz. Standard pip, standard number. Extra 9 of clubs. Beautiful, beautiful deck. Of course, I'm a big fan of vintage pocket watches. This one that I showed whenever it first come on, it's not running right now. I try not to wind it unless I'm going to carry it. This is a 1948 Hamilton Railway Special that my dad gave me. My grandmother had bought it for him years ago, and he ended up giving it to me. But I love anything of this sort. And then, like I said, extra 9 of clubs. Okay, now, I'm not going to be much help on this, what I'm fixing to show you, because I have not tried to learn this yet. This is a full mark deck. Here is the marking system. Okay. And whenever you glance through these, if you'll notice where the clock faces are setting. All of them are in different locations. The hour hand, minute hand, and second hand are all different on these. So once you learn this combination, once you learn the marking system, then this is a full mark deck. And like I said, I have not had the chance. I wanted to do this review before I started trying to learn all of this, in case I got them out of order and I wouldn't have to put them back in order again. Pretty common fan. I mean, you don't see a whole lot of the color in the fan, just the whites. But absolutely beautiful deck. I love them. I'm telling you, this is in my top 5 favorite cards that I own. And the specs are as follows. Okay, everyone, there you have it, the 11th hour deck. I really appreciate you watching. If you like what you see, like, comment, give me a follow. Also follow me on Instagram, Smoking Ace Reviews. But until next time, y'all have a great day.